Aloha, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, I'm Kathy, otherwise known as Maui Shimu currently, and so yeah, I'm so glad that you're here with me today. So today is Prep-Tober video number 2, and it's not going to be a long one. It's just how to create a writing plan for NaNoWriMo. And so yeah, so these are my tips that I've found helpful for me. It's really short. Excuse me. There are only 4 of them, and it's not a guarantee that you'll finish, but it sure will help. So let me get my glasses. So the first thing you have to do when you're going to write NaNoWriMo, tip number 1, clear your November schedule. And what I mean by that is clear it. Get rid of everything that you can. If you don't schedule appointments during the month of November, unless you absolutely have to. Reschedule if you can. Don't take on any extra work. If you're doing social media and you're writing a blog, do all those posts and stuff. Get them done in the month of October, and then schedule them to post automatically. That way you're not spending your creativity on other things. Yeah, so clear your schedule. That's the biggest one, is make time to write, because you need that time, because writing can be intensive. So especially NaNoWriMo, because you're on a time crunch. Okay, so tip number 2 goes along with that. So not only clear your schedule, but once that's done, you need to create blocks of time for you to write. So what I did with my calendar is I'm going to start writing. My plan is I'm going to get up in the morning, do all my devotions, my shower, everything, and I am going to start writing at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm going to write for 45 minutes, take a break, then write, and then take a break, write and take a break. And so I'm going to write from 8 until noon. And if I haven't reached my my word count goal for the day at noon, then what I'm going to do is take a 2-hour lunch break and then come back at it at 2 and do some more writing. And so that's basically my plan every day for NaNoWriMo, is to write from 8 to noon. Yeah, because I only have 20 days currently that I can write in the month of November, and so I've lost 10 days. So I want to make sure that I'm not losing time. So actually physically write, and this works if you're a morning person, an evening person, a middle of the afternoon person, or a 3 a.m. hide in the closet person. Schedule your time. Make a schedule. So number 3 is, again with my glasses, number 3 is include breaks and downtime in your schedule. This is crucial because, like I said, I'm going to write for about 45 minutes and then take a 15-minute break, and that's how I am going to keep myself healthy or on the writing plan. And because, you know, it helps you to stay focused. If you can get away for 10-15 minutes, think about something else, don't worry about it, go for a walk, whatever. And so yeah, make sure you schedule some downtime or breaks in your Nano schedule. Number 4 is plan for flexibility. So what that means that if you get stuck at a certain spot, like say you go through chapter 1, everything's fine, you're going through chapter 2, and you're writing it, and then you hit a roadblock, and it's like, oh, no matter what you think, no matter how much you try, you can't get past this spot. You're like, oh, this is frustrating me. But instead of wasting time sitting there trying to force yourself to write the words, take a step back, take a little break, or move on to a different section. So you don't have to write your book in a linear fashion. You don't have to write from chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, all the way down. You can skip around. And so I've done that before. And that's actually helped me, like especially with the last book that I wrote, Redeemed. I got stuck in a couple places. So instead of beating myself up over it and sitting there wasting the time trying to write it, what I did is I actually moved on to a different chapter, and I started writing that, and that actually helped me because, woo, once that creativity started flowing, and then I went back to that chapter that I was stuck on, and boom, 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 and the words just came, and ideas. And so be flexible, and that helps along with your prepping to have an outline, because you know what you want to write in each chapter. So that's what I do. And then there's also another part of flexibility is don't be stuck to your outline. Sometimes when you write an outline, you think you have to stay exactly with that first outline. But writing a book is fluid. It flows. And so I had an outline for my book Redeemed, but I changed that outline as I went. There was some things that as I'm writing, I wrote into the first couple chapters, and I'm like, oh, that's a really good plot line. I should continue that. And so my outline kind of changed. So it's not a permanent outline, it's a rough outline. And so be flexible with that too, because, you know, writing can be tough, but it also can be full of joy. And so it's basically whatever you make of it. And so, yeah, so those are my tips. 1, clear your schedule. 2, create a schedule. 3, include breaks. 4, be flexible. So yeah, so that's it. And so I will, I hope this helped. So let me know in the comments if it helped, if it didn't. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video. Mahalo.